systems, usually the newer ones, say, Joe, all you got to do is add these 5 fields. When we have those 5 fields, just toggle them on. And it's a problem, and it's always the problem with software. I've developed software in the past where people go, "That's a perfect engineering tool. That's it." But if you added these 6 fields, it'd be good for manufacturing too. And then as soon as manufacturing starts getting into it, they're like, "We need this," and then you say, "Oh, we got a hodgepodge tool again." And I think it's really hard to keep a roadmap that makes complete sense and is completely aligned to your ideal customers.
Yeah. Yeah. And kind of adding to that, I agree. I think from somebody who's not deep into the details on how developing technology, yeah, it's easy. Add these 5 fields. It's simple, right? But it's more than that. And you think about like TMSs, they usually start in a single mode and they expand to another mode, right? But the fields needed in the database behind it are very different, and the nomenclature is different, right? And so you can't use the same fields. You got to add fields, and then how does it interact with each other, and how do you make sense of the data when you're trying to make sense of it in reports? And you can't. You got to isolate the reports, and so yeah, it's very difficult. But I'll use your drage example. It's funny. I know this story too well, actually. But it is. You've got to add the fields that are needed to bring the containers in. The first, the sale dates, right? When you got to get it to the port and back and forth, etc.